Just had to get some more. The shape was good, but getting more energy into the swings. Right now, even though from this point it doesn't look like you're doing anything bad, but there's no energy for you in the force in the swing. So since the only way to get speed now in your swing is just your shoulders are trying to create as much energy. Even though you're pushing off the ground, you can't really get the energy to the golf club. So that's why it feels a lot of effort in your swing. So we had to work on some resistant points here. So if we go over to okay, so let's move this ahead. So the first thing I wanted you to feel a little bit here as I held my driver to my belt buckle. I'm going to feel my ribs move, but I'm trying to resist in my lower half. Now you're not going to feel the stretch in that underneath the shoulder blade with this part, but you are going to feel that your feet are connected to the ground and your legs, and you always feel like you're feeling that you're creating stability right here. And as you move the upper body, that feels like a lot of core muscles are getting all the energy stored up right here, and your feet are storing up energy also. In your swing, when you turn this right hip away first, you have no resistance here from here. So you're turning, there's no resistance. And then when that doesn't resist, the shoulders keep on going. And next thing you know is you're trying to move, but without any energy or force. Now the second part, I wanted you to feel your left arm is a lever here, and you're gonna move the lever to stretch this muscle against this feeling here. So you see it's like a lever, and if you feel the stretch underneath that, and to feel that powerful feeling right here, and that's the stretch I wanted you to feel. So see it as a stretch, resisting, connection, core muscles, stretch. And never feel like you're being pulled off the ground, though. You got to feel really connected down here to the ground and feel like you're staying powerful at that point. Now from that point, if we watch from here, now we have power to get through the shot. So if this drill, me hitting the bag, you can see here in Roy, we're hitting bag, we're playing leverage. There's a stretch, there's a lower half, and I've got to get my hip, my belt buckle to the other side. And that pulls my arm down in front of me. This is with the right-handed feeling. Try to feel that power feeling right there in your core. So there's a stretch and there's a hit. And see, when you go through, you're spinning away from the ball, and I need you to feel like it's energy that way. So when you turn and you turn, you're turning and dragging. So always got to feel with your legs or they're going with resistance. You're going to hit, and if this is Jon Rahm, you see his backswing, he stretched outwards a lot, but the bottom line, you're still eventually going to get to the same feeling Rory did as he went to make contact. As all these players go to the ball over here on the right, you'll see how they're playing that power, they're getting that power in their backswing, get it down to the ball, get that leverage, and then they can release the golf club for speed. So just keep working on those resistant points. Let's see a couple swings here. So here's a practice swing we did here. You can already see you've got a little bit more extension of this arm, which is good. You feel the stretch here, and you're feeling much more resistance, even though from 2D cameras, we call this. But you can see how you react completely different out of that swing. You can see here that power allows those hit to feel like you got all this energy stored, hit, and now you don't spin, you play leverage. Instead of spinning away, you're going down to hit that bag feeling. So right there, if that bag was there, you would just be applying leverage to it. But that power from this powerful feeling that you have here, it allows you to get power. You can see how your hips are now clearing and everything else is on this side of the bag. That's your power. So that's what this was a practice swing. I think it's a good practice swing for you to go up there and hold the stretch for a second. Feel like you're gonna just hit the bag with a force and then let it fly. And now you can release up and see now how you stay down through the shot. It's even being pulled away from the shot, not getting all the energy into the ball. So we're gonna key on those couple key points.